believe for an organization to be successful, it needs to achieve its organizational strategy. For us, this requires aligning employees and leadership's day-to-day work with the group's and division's strategic priorities. Having an effective performance management and development practice in place is one of the critical success factors in achieving business strategy. The purpose of this video is to enable you, the line manager, to successfully and effectively manage the performance of your direct reports. So what is performance management? Simply put, performance management is a holistic, continuous and joint process between individual employees and management which, when implemented properly, should help to achieve the objectives of the business. Creating organizational focus requires role clarity. Good people management involves providing sustainable results through performance, which then leads to sustainable performance. The performance management process must ensure that there is clear, shared understanding and common vision that needs to be achieved. There are 4 key processes that are necessary for the effective implementation of a performance management and development system. 1. The performance planning process. 2. Ongoing tracking. 3. The performance review process. And the 4th, the corrective action and reward process. We use the PeopleSoft system to implement this 4-stage performance management system. It lightens the administrative burden on you through the self-help functionality for individuals reporting to you. Simply using the system does not constitute effective people management. Once you are familiar with the system, it is really easy to use. What is key to understand, however, is that the process is owned and driven by you, the line manager. You are the performance manager for your team. In order to assist you in implementing this in each of your teams, we have formulated 7 habits of highly effective performance managers. Habit 1. Clearly articulate and document the performance process. This has 3 steps. First, the monthly manager blogs and staff quarterly feedback sessions. Second, aligning the strategy to those of your teams. And thirdly, discuss this with your employees and document your shared understanding. Communication is key. Habit 2. Create a performance management and development culture. The buzzwords here are grow coaching. This is about developing your staff in the current roles and future development part of the business activity. If you don't get culture right, nothing else matters. In planning phase, the key to succeeding is align individuals' performance so that it matches with the strategic objective of the organization. Management is responsible for an approval process and individuals drive their own performance. This takes us to the monitoring and feedback phase. This is arguably the most important step in the process. Habit 4. Monitor performance and provide ongoing feedback. Where possible, we recommend monthly feedback on an informal basis. However, we encourage you to give feedback on the spot wherever possible. You should adopt an attitude of rather too much than too little. The MAD, Make a Difference Awards, can be used quite effectively here. Constant validation and constructive feedback goes a long way in boosting staff morale. Be consistent. The key is not prioritize what's on your schedule, but schedule your priorities. To review, the formal performance review process should be a summary of the performance discussions had throughout the year. If done properly, it is not a surprise to your directors' reports what the result of their performance appraisal is. Habit 5. Informal 360-degree evaluation done every 2 months yields quick and effective results. They prevent small performance issues turning into unmanageable performance issues. The performance discussion should be specific and personal whilst accentuating the positive. This has been a progressive process and should be no surprise. The last phase is corrective action and reward. If your employee is not performing in line with the required performance level, pay special attention to Habit 1 and Habit 2 when implementing corrective action. The success or failure on the appropriate steps taken rests on you. For high performers, reward in accordance with remuneration and incentive guidelines. Which brings us to Habit 6. After having a performance discussion, you and your staff member need to come up with an action plan that aligns the company's strategic objectives. This is part of the personal development plan. It is more worthwhile and less of an administrative burden to encourage the employee to take accountability of determining their own career path or growth. As a line manager, you can support this process by identifying the skills and development gaps and promote the necessary training. Habit 7. Watch out for the following speed humps. Inconsistent application of the performance management and development process. Line management's limited investment of time in making the process a success, using the performance review as a punitive tool or purely mandatory tool as opposed to a performance tool. Lack of ownership by leadership. To recap, Habit 1. Clearly articulate and document the performance process. Habit 2. Create a performance management process and development culture. Habit 3. Align the individual's performance so that it matches the strategic objectives of the organization. Habit 4. Monitor performance and provide ongoing feedback. Habit 5. Informal 360-degree evaluations done every 2 months yields quick and effective results. Habit 6. Prepare a personal development plan agreed to by your staff and you. Be consistent, recognize and reward. Habit 7. Watch out for the speed humps along the way.